It's you again. All right.
We're ready? Okay,
Right.
so here we are, right? The three of us, we met at SBK, right? Goldman Sachs, 10,000 small businesses, and I'm Jane Carroll,
I'm Paul Grand.
Andrew Inkovet.
and we are all small businesses just trying to figure out our newest growth plan. So it's been an interesting 14 weeks.
It really has. We've become such close friends.
We've bonded.
Really.
Well,
This
you
is-
guys are closer than me. I don't know
This
you
has
guys.
changed my life. It really has. Seriously, not to sound so lonely, like I don't have any friends in my life.
We know you have friends.
But none that I'm really that in touch with. And
Right.
I mean, the program was okay. I didn't get that much out of it, but it's really the friendship.
Well, you didn't get much out of it because at the end, when we were pitching, you decided that
Change your
your
whole
growth
thing.
plan you
You're
weren't
right.
doing.
So I didn't take it that seriously at that point. Like, who cares about the financials? Do I give a shit about my cost of goods sold? Oh, come on. I just need more revenue in my business. That's what I need.
Well, that's what the program
Yeah.
taught us. It's not just all about the revenue, like saying I need more sales to get more money. It's all about a plan. So I guess you were too busy
And a
looking at
forecast.
Alice the entire time.
True. I did become obsessed with Alice.
But Andrew had such an interesting
Oh, geez.
business.
Well, my business is a music business. It's empowering kids through music, teaching the youngest. And my biggest takeaway was that I wanted to scale, but before I can scale, I realized that the government is really part of your business
Oh, God,
partner.
yeah.
And I have all kinds of compliance issues that I'm working on now. But I did
The
get-
1099s.
Yeah, to make them the full-time,
Yeah, yeah.
part-time employees, and then Department of Labor audit. And
He had
then-
some issues with the government.
Yeah.
That's what he's
Oh,
trying to.
yes.
That's what he's trying to talk about.
Oh.
Now, me, I have a food business called Jane Foodie, and we do flash frozen pre-cooked meals, which these
Which are
guys.
very good, actually. I've been
Very
ordering
That's
them.
right. Pump it
Very
up.
My
tasty.
19-year-old daughter loves them, so unfortunately I haven't had a chance to try that many. Because every time I get home from work, she already finished them. It's like, gee, thanks. You left me one little chicken nugget. Nugget, not nugget.
And I brought them in a couple of times
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
people to try, and then
Very good.
Sasha was very upset because
Yes.
nobody asked for
wants
her
her-
pot pies, but she didn't bring any
Excuse
in.
me. Would you eat pot pie? It's like,
Oh God.
it's like the lowest class food in the world. No,
What you-
seriously.
It's what you put leftovers
It's like,
in.
when I think of pot pies, I think of a wife beater comes home, where's my chicken pot pie? Why isn't it on the table
Oh
already?
my
That's
God.
what I'm thinking.
Yeah, now you
Sorry,
know.
Sasha.
Now you know why we concentrated on our businesses. So I was on Shark Tank on April 11th, 2025, and the missing ingredient for me, I felt, was the lack of business skills, right? Because I grew up in the Bronx, the gritty ball player. I had to grind it out, and so I remember when Goldman Sachs called. And 2 weeks prior to that phone call, I got a phone call from Shark Tank saying you're airing.
You're
But
gonna
when
make
I
a million units.
but when I spoke to Goldman Sachs, I was like, oh my God, I just got called from Shark Tank 2 weeks ago, and I don't know if I'm more excited about Shark Tank or getting into this program because I was just so desperate to learn business skills. Now, obviously, Paul didn't pay attention.
I didn't.
So
You know what?
his business will tank.
I gotta be
Okay,
honest.
he has no growth plan.
I'm not even paying attention now. All I'm thinking about, how is Alice gonna fall in love with me?
Oh my gosh.
That's,
Oh my gosh.
I know it's, Sasha said it ain't happening. Jane said nothing's impossible.
I always believe, I'm a big believer, but really, it's been interesting. The three of us at dinners, we expressed our very highs in business, our very highs in our personal lives, but also
The deepest lows.
the depths of how low can you go, and the struggles.
Sasha can go pretty low.
Yeah. And the struggles
all
of what
crying
it,
at
yeah.
some point in
the
We,
program.
by the end, we were, I mean, I couldn't even get words out when I was shocked that I couldn't even speak, and listen to me now, I never shut up. But, so this podcast, we want to kind of talk about our journeys as well as our brands, because we'd like you to know about our brands and maybe get some business. But also talk about the different journeys and how we all got there from very, very different backgrounds.
And
really.
also the shared experiences that no matter what your business is,
Yes.
there's a commonality.
Yes,
We all have
exactly.
the same struggles.
Right.
And it's kind of remarkable because you're like, what do I have in common with
You're
a
right.
frozen food business
Right.
and a photo
Yeah.
studio?
No,
and yet
you're
it's
absolutely
exactly the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, I would like, you know, you should be taking photographs of my food.
I will.
Okay, good. We're
I already
done?
told you that.
Okay, just to make sure I have time for other people.
Oh, sorry.
Something
Yeah.
was a little bit out of focus in the beginning, so I just want you to do the, like who you are in the podcast, just so that you have it and you can just. flip it.
Sure.
Oh, that's
Okay,
fine.
that's
Yeah.
good. Okay, so we are here today, the three of us. I'm Jane Carroll from Jane Foodie.
I'm Paul Grand. I own NoHo Productions.
I'm Andrew Ingevet from Music Color Method.
And we are basically starting this podcast to follow the journeys of not only our cohorts, where we all met in Goldman Sachs, 10,000 small businesses, but just kind of experience the highs and the lows, tell you what the program was about, but also just take you on an entrepreneurial journey from grit to where we are today. Some of us exiting and some of us staying.
And we're going all the way to the moon.
That's
baby.
it. To the moon,
I'm not
Alan.
really exiting, I'm pivoting.
Yeah, he's
Want to
pivoting.
reinvent my business. I just haven't figured out exactly how to do it yet, but I'll get there.
I helped him, and then he came into class one day screaming, right? You screamed at me because you were like, the growth plan's not going to work.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It was
so-
a great idea, but it just wasn't going to make any money for me. And it's not a public service to help all these entrepreneurs. I care about myself. I don't give a shit.
But as a community of entrepreneurs, small businesses, and we are real small businesses, right? We are on Main Street. We don't have 500 employees, and we're not worth $500 million, which I think the government considers small businesses anything under,
Under
is it
500
500 million?
employees,
Which,
I think.
500
I
employees?
think that's what
I
they
mean,
said.
So
what the-
500 employees to some crazy amount, like 5,000 employees, isn't it?
I think small business is
500.
Under
employees.
500
Who has
employees.
500 employees?
Right. I mean, I don't know if I'll ever get there, but I'm
I got
hoping if
20.
you guys follow us and get this podcast going.
20
So,
is a small business.
yeah.
Okay, fantastic. If
good.
you want to
Great.
grab, the other.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll
Thank
get, we'll
you.
get,
That was
we'll
good.
get so good. See, I told you.
All right, we're coming to your studio.